Hello everybody, this is Kurrenn and you are watching some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. This is some domination on Arkaden. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, I really don't know, I'm just kind of going for it. And I'm using the UMP. A lot of people are saying, you know, it's like the exact same as Modern Warfare 2. And I kind of agree, the UMP in this game is a lot like Modern Warfare 2's UMP. But that's not a bad thing because it seems like a lot of the power has stayed with it. It's almost as if you have stopping power even though there's no stopping power. Because I know a lot of you guys who are just starting to play Modern Warfare 3 have noticed that there's no stopping power and that it actually does take quite a bit more bullets to kill people in this game. Which is a good and a bad thing. I mean, you can get some BS, you can get, you know, like 8 hit markers or something and you won't get the kill, and that's frustrating. But then again, you know, you're not getting killed every 5 seconds, so I chose this gameplay as the first one I did simply because I think I get 66 kills and I wanted my first one to be a lot. You know, I wanted it to be a run and gun, not really any camping, just kind of running around the map with a submachine gun taking people down. And for those of you guys who are having trouble choosing what gun you like, I really didn't have as much luck with assault rifles as I did with submachine guns, which is the opposite for me in Modern Warfare 2, where I usually did better with assault rifles like the ACR or the FAMAS or the M16, you know. So submachine guns for me are probably the better choice for public matches, at least like in this game. And what I would suggest for you guys is if you're having trouble getting a ton of kills, try throwing on steady aim. I know you don't unlock steady aim until around level 30, but throwing on steady aim makes it so you can hip fire at people, and it is really useful. And in this game I don't really hip fire a lot as much as I just kind of drop shot and just run around like a little pub star, just drop shotting. And I know a lot of you guys don't like drop shotting. You're like, well, let's really try hardy. Well, it's once you get it down, it's really useful because you run into someone, you're on the ground shooting at them, they're above you trying to shoot where you used to be. So it'll get you a lot of kills if you can learn it. And of course, you know, you gotta really play in tactical. But this map for domination is pretty hectic. There's a lot of different routes for people to go. But what I would suggest is to just know the spawns. Right now, I know that they're pretty much all over the place. They're by B and they're by A. So I mean, it's really either way for me. I'm just running around looking for people. But I kind of wanted to make this video because I know it's the first week of Modern Warfare 3. Everybody is trying to figure out what's the best gun, what's the best perk setup, what's all the best. Okay. Right away, I'm just gonna tell you guys, I've used all the perks pretty much, besides maybe some of the red ones. And you've gotta have assassin. I know there's big use for overkill, and it's great to have hardline and all those other ones, but assassin is so key. Just because you gotta, like, it's the beginning of the game. Everybody has their basic kill streaks on, which is 3, 4, 5 or 3, 5, 7, and they're gonna have those UAVs left and right. And when you're not on the UAV, you just have to maneuver around the map away from your teammates so that the other people are going for your teammates, and while they're going for your teammates who they see on their UAV, you're safely killing them where they can't even see you because, you know, you've got assassin. Assassin, for those of you guys who don't know, is in the perk slot 2. It's one of the red ones. It's a great choice, and throwing that on with a silenced submachine gun, that's a really good choice. I haven't been using a lot of assault rifles. I'm gonna do an assault rifle gameplay pretty soon here. I do have one that I'm thinking about using, where I get this nasty multi-kill with the M4. But in terms of perks, you gotta use assassin. For me, I like having scavenger as my first perk. It's really the only reason I like scavenger is because I like the UMP a lot, and I like the what is it? The PP9069-493. It's like this. It's the third submachine gun after the UMP. It goes MP5, UMP, and the third one. I like that one more than the UMP. This just happened to be a UMP gameplay. So if you guys are not really good with the UMP, I would try that third submachine gun. Not exactly sure when you unlock it, but it's got to be pretty early within 4 level 25. Just try that one. That one's really nice, and it's really good for hip firing. Like I know I've explained this before, but when you are in a gunfight and you run into someone and you got to get the kill, and they're shooting at you, you're shooting at them. If you can just aim from the hip and just start spraying and hit them, you know, with most of your bullets, that's a huge advantage in a gunfight, because that time it takes for them to aim in is gonna ruin everything. And especially if you're using assassin, you're gonna want to be able to just spray. So if you get steady aim at level 30, I would suggest trying it out with like a third submachine gun or the UMP. And even the MP5 is pretty good. And any of the submachine guns, I would try kick, which is a great proficiency. It's really the only one I've been using besides 2 attachments. And the reason kick is so good is because, you know, submachine guns have all that recoil a lot of the time, and a lot of the time it gets you killed. With kick, you can just kind of get some long range kills, which I get a lot of in this game. You'll see the UMP, I get some mid to long range kills. And I really want to upload the PM994958738 gun, because that gun's really nice. That gun and the UMP are definitely my favorite 2 guns so far. I mean, out of all the guns. So if you're looking for a gun to try the third submachine gun. In terms of assault rifles, the ones that I've really been liking, I kind of like the Scar. The Scar seems a little bit weak to me in terms of long range. I get a few more hit markers than I'd like to. But, I mean, it's still a good gun. I like the CM, whatever, the CM995862. That gun, it's I think the 3rd assault rifle. That gun's alright. It's a slower rate of fire, but it's pretty powerful. In terms of kill streaks, I have the basic ones here because I just made a new class. I think I unlocked them with a token, prestige token. Which, by the way, if you guys get prestige tokens, I would suggest saving them for your extra classes. I know that double XP looks nice, but if you think about it, not everybody, but a lot of people end up getting their 10th prestige anyways. And when you're 10th prestige, you're gonna look back, not having any prestige tokens, using them all on double XP, and be like, wow, I wish I would have used them on my classes. So save, you know, 5 or 6 or whatever for those extra classes, so that when you're towards the end, you have the extra classes. And what I love about prestige tokens is at prestige level 0, you can, if you really want, you can already have 9 creative classes. So it's really good if you're trying to, you know, get a ton of different setups going. I myself have 6 right now. I'm kind of saving my prestige tokens. I haven't used any double XP. I think I used 1 hour just from like Mountain Dew caps. I went to the store and bought like 4 Mountain Dews. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't figured that out, if you get some Mountain Dew, like the soda, if you go to the website or whatever, they give you double XP time. And I'm going to do a video tomorrow about how to level fast, because it's really important for me, especially, is I'm trying to beat all my friends and look cool on my leaderboard. So there's ways to do that and to level up the fastest, and you know, there's a lot of ways, and I want to put them all in one video. But yeah, I'll get to that some other time. But back to kill streaks, if I had to give one suggestion on what to use, I would definitely go with UAV. You're going to want that, just because it's really important to know where your team is, or the other team I mean, is because then, you know, you get the easy kills. Like here, I know there's 2 there, and even if there was just 1 dot, I can assume maybe one guy's got assassin. And this is what I really wanted to talk about, is the IMS. This is so good. I can't stress enough how good this is. It's like a claymore that kills 4 people. It has 4 shells in it, and you'll often get double kills with 1 shell. If you put it in a good spot, I mean, you'll get lots of kills. And I put it, you saw where I put it. I put it right there up by the escalators in the back doorway from C. So they're spawning C, and like right there, I just got a kill, got a double kill with that. I mean, it just gets you kills, another kill. It just gets you tons of kills, and I would really stress that you guys try out the IMS. It's only a 5 kill streak, and it's much better than a Predator missile. It just all depends on where you put the thing, and I mean, it's like also having a teammate too, because if you're trying to take one part of the map for yourself, you can put that, you know, to watch your back. It's extremely useful. Anyways, game's kind of wrapping up, but like I said, try the IMS. try a 357 with the IMS. That's a really good way to go. As for something I wanted to talk about real quick, Juggernaut. I'm thinking about also making a video on how to kill a Juggernaut fast. I mean, I've run into a few, and I know that can be annoying when there's a Juggernaut on the map and you can't kill him. But one quick thing is, if you guys haven't tried Specialist, I would try that. I used it yesterday, and it's so good. And what I mean by when I say it's so good is you get 6 perks instead of 3, which is just, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's really crazy. So I would really stress you guys into trying that out. But anyways, I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you guys are using, because I also need advice. I just started out. I don't really know what's the best assault rifle, that kind of stuff. Leave it in the comments. Leave what class you're using, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another game.